Hey Stephanie, I'm here with Stephanie Cunningham in San Francisco's Open Studios. And I really like her work, and that's why we're here, and she paints a lot of ballerinas. And I was curious, what's your inspiration behind painting so many dancers?
Let's see. Well, you know, when I first started painting dancers was in '95, when I hadn't picked up a paintbrush for several years. I don't know how many, but my stepfather gave me the watercolors that someone had given him, and
nice.
he remembered that I painted, and he was also an artist, but he didn't feel like using them. So he said, "Oh, here, Steph, do you want these paints?" And so when I started to draw, and at that time I was really studying a lot of dance, and I actually had pictures of me, you know, in dance poses, so I used those as a basis. And I was really happy with those paintings. So
I think it was interesting, we were talking earlier, you were talking about the fact that you don't really need to use models because a lot of the pictures, you know, or visions, are actually in your head.
yes.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting because a lot of artists use models.
Yeah, so I don't use models. I've done drawing classes where I've used models, but that was like a long time ago.
Now, has your medium changed a bit? Did you start with charcoals and move to acrylics or vice versa? Or
I've had originally used acrylics and oils, and then I stopped using oils because acrylics are a lot cheaper and easier. They're not as messy. But then this summer I took an oil painting class where I had to buy the oil, so now I have so many oil paints I have to use them. So this is an oil, this is an oil, but these two are acrylics.
okay. I really like that one. This one's taken in Las Vegas, you said, right? Or
yeah, this is supposed to be Las Vegas, and I studied in a studio that's the setting, and it's in my head still.
Yeah, I really like that one a lot, actually. It's got really vibrant colors like the desert.
Thanks. It's a visual memory.
And then what about over here? There's a lot of, you know, it looks like there's a lot of roses and flowers, sunflowers, tulips. In addition to dance, are you also inspired by flowers?
Well, I don't really know why I painted flowers. These flowers started as extra paint on my paintbrush from something else, and then I would swish it onto the canvas and then say, I can make this into something else. Because I didn't want to waste paint. That's especially true with this one.
You had a lot of yellow and orange left over?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And that's how that came about. And the roses I worked on, these roses a little more, I was teaching seniors to paint at a senior center, and that was one I did there.
So, last question, is there somewhere online where people can take a look at your work?
Not at the moment.
Not yet.
Only on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of my work on Facebook.
And that would be, how can they find you on Facebook?
Stephanie Cunningham.
Great.
And one of these paintings is that one over there. The ballerina that's turning and you see her back. She's on that wall. That's my profile picture at the moment.
All right, we're going to tune in on Facebook, and we'll take a look at your work. And other folks can come down to Open Studios this weekend in San Francisco and come take a look at it as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.